My name's Abimbola Obasoto. I'm 21 years old and I play football. I started around 5. I was playing football in Ireland for Leaks Up United. I really enjoyed it, started taking it more seriously. So 7 or 8, I moved to Bohemians in Ireland and played there for a few years. And then I went back to Leaks Up United and then I went back to Bohemians. So I was just switching between them two. And before then, I just decided I want to go abroad. So I got a trial at Bolton. I enjoyed it. Unfortunately, I didn't sign, but the best moment of my life happened when I signed the scholarship for Morecambe at 16. There's quite a lot of challenges, to be fair. Sometimes you're in the team, sometimes you're not. Like, a lot of times in lower league football, managers have preferences and stuff, so if you're not liked by the manager, there's a slight chance that you'll play and stuff. So I've experienced a lot of that in my short time of playing lower league football, but yeah, there's a lot of challenges to face, yeah. Not for me, it hasn't affected me, but I've seen it affect other people, like friends and family in the changing room and stuff, where they feel like they're not getting picked because of their skin colour, because they have the ability and everything, but they believe that they're not getting picked and stuff. So I've been told by my parents that because I'm a black man, I have to always try and put 200% in whatever I do. If there's certain words that are not nice, like racist words or discriminatory words that are being used, obviously the club will get a fine or players will get banned and stuff, which is the repercussions that are needed to stop players from doing it, as they shouldn't even do it in the first place. There's measures that need to be taken in case it happens again and again to stop it from happening, yeah. Everyone's week varies, but I'd say mine is mostly training. Like, I try and do as much as I can in order to get where I want to be. So I basically train every day apart from Sunday. There's a few players in our league that have another job, let's say, because obviously everyone needs to provide for their families and stuff, so they'd have another job, and it's fair play to them because you're working your job and then you're coming to train in the evening and like barely get to see your family at all and stuff. So it's really tough, but you just have to get through it, yeah. I'd say I have a pretty good relationship with my friends and families. Well, most of my friends that I have do play football as well, so I'm always in and around with them, and like my family is always supporting me. I have a younger brother that plays football as well, so we're always supporting each other and trying to get the best out of each other. And also my mum and my dad support me a lot. Like, before I could drive, my mum took me like literally everywhere. She was traveling to Morecambe like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and she was also driving my brother to Wigan because he played for Wigan. My family is quite active, like all of us play sport. My mum used to play sport, my dad used to play sport, so yeah, it's an active household, yeah. Managers do tend to have favourites and stuff, but there's players that are more experienced than you, so I can gain a lot more stuff from a person that has a lot of experience, because in the lower leagues, most of the players that are like in around their 30s, late 30s, have all played in like the football league, so, and that's where someone as young as me wants to be, so you learn a lot from them. And even managers as well have a lot of experience in like the top league, so it's good to learn and see how they work and like what they do in order for you to get in that situation. Everyone as young as me wants to get to the very top. Yeah, it does. In fact, it does come with a lot of mental challenges. The pitches, for example, one day you could be playing on a really good pitch, and next day you could be playing on a pitch that there's a divot in the pitch and you might roll your ankle and injure yourself. And also like the weather, you never know if it's going to be sunny or raining, especially in England. So you just have to prepare right, I think. So if you prepare right, you'll do well, yeah. Well, most of the stuff I do is football based anyway, so if I'm on the PS, I'll play FIFA. If I'm watching TV, it'll probably be Match of the Day or football. I read a lot of Harry Potter books at the moment, yeah. They're like the 12th man on the pitch, the fans. They get you through games. When you hear them screaming your names, chanting your name, you get encouraged, like you want to do more, like you want to impress. And Like, I think the fans are like really important in football, so they could have a serious impact on how you play. So if you're getting boos or something, you might feel less confidence, but that's not really the case in lower leagues. Most of them support you all the time, and even when you're doing bad, they try to help you. So sometimes I'll get a message like, oh, keep your head up and stuff. So yeah, it's really encouraging. You need to be in an environment where you're settled and fit in. You have to keep playing, and when you're not playing, no one knows you or no one will see you. So you have to move to a place where you're regularly playing and getting game time, because that's what you need as a young player. Obviously, there's competition in every changing room because there's a lot of players fighting for your position. So there's a lot of pressure there, and even say if you don't score one game as like a winger myself, like they're asking questions, why aren't you scoring? Because everyone wants to win the league. It's really competitive, and if you're not doing that, questions are going to be asked. So that's a bit of pressure on you to play well and keep your shirt. But it's a good pressure in some ways. There's a lot more footballers coming around, and like a lot of more people wanting to play football. So you've got to be at your A game like 95% of the time. And even the percentage of players that make it to the top of the leagues, like professionally, is really slim. So it's a tough sport. So I think you just have to try and be as best as you can be. It's a team sport and everything, but then again, you have to think of what you want to do and like where you want to be, because other people have different goals. Like for me, I'm 21, I want to play the highest level. Someone that's around their 30s and like coming to retirement, they're just there to like play and keep going, but their goal isn't the same as mine. So everyone has different goals, and obviously my goal is to try and get to the highest as I can be. So it's different to other people, like people's mindsets and stuff. I'd say my family, to be honest. My family keeps me motivated all the time. When I'm down, they're the ones that help me up. When I'm not doing well, they tell me to keep going, and I see all the work my mum and dad have put in for me and all the money they spent, and it's always in my head that like that can't go to waste, and I need to do it for them. And even my younger brother, he's always wanted to be a footballer as well, and he's suddenly got a really bad injury. So I think of him all the time, like I have to keep going, like, because he's not stopping and he's got a really bad injury, and how can I stop now? So it's harder to take it as serious as how it is in the higher leagues, but I'd say in a way of competitive and wanting to win, I think it's really similar, because everyone wants to get to the highest, but everyone wants to be the team that gets promoted and stuff. So I think in that term, it's really similar. Probably, yeah, signing my first scholarship with Morecambe, because that's probably one of the biggest steps in my career, moving away from home, living over there for 2 years, playing football full time. And I think, yeah, that was a really big moment in my career, because I've never done it before. Everything was so new to me. And like, I know how hard it is to get a scholarship for a football club. So it was a really proud moment of my career, yeah. I like Lauren James a lot. She's very good at dribbling, and as a dribbler myself, I see some of the stuff I do, she does as well. So I'd say she's probably one of my favourites, yeah. To play the highest I can, because you never know what happens in football. Like, I might not make it, you never know, but I just want to know at the end of it that I can say that I've gave it my all and I've enjoyed it while I'm doing that, so.